Hello and welcome to class. Today we'll be considering the 4 titled Do's and Don'ts in Gele Tying. The content we'll be checking for professional do's in Gele Tying, common mistakes and don'ts, avoiding discomfort, headaches and injury, proper pin placement and fabric handling, and lastly managing client expectation. Gele tying is not just about creativity, it is about responsible artistry. Understanding best practices and pitfalls separates amateurs from professionals, ensures client safety, comfort, and satisfaction. The module objective, you'll be able to learn essential do's. You will be able to identify and avoid common mistakes. You'll be able to understand how to prevent discomfort, head injuries, headaches. You'll be able to master fabric handling and pin placement, and lastly, develop skills for managing clients' expectation. What is the philosophy for the professional do? Professional do's are the foundation of excellence in Gele tying, and they represent established practice refined through experience. Also, the ethical standards that prioritize client well-being. It's also the technical guidelines that ensures quality and durability. Also, it's its cultural respect and aesthetic integrity. The reason why it matters is that it builds clients' confidence and trust, ensures consistent and high-quality results, prevents avoidable errors and discomfort, enhances stylist reputation and credibility, and lastly promotes safety and hygiene as non-negotiable standard. Now, one of the do's is prioritizing client comfort and safety. Client comfort is primary responsibility in the Gele styling process, and the key practices adjust tension individually, conduct scalp assessment, use supportive accessories, implement ergonomic consideration, maintain continuous feedback loop. Number 2 is careful fabric handling and selection. The practice is gentle manipulation. For instance, the fold, the pleats, the drip need to be gently manipulated. Fabric type awareness. You match technique to fabric characteristics. Cleanliness protocol. You keep fabrics free from stains and dirt. Pre-styling preparation. You iron or steam fabric as needed. Then storage consideration, proper folding and rolling to maintain integrity. Fabric selection guidelines, occasion appropriate. You choose occasion appropriate fabric. You also choose a client comfort aligned fabrics based on client comfort. Then also the fabric must be style appropriate and quality focused. Another do is strategic pin placement and technique. There is need for strategic positioning, for instance at fold base and not at the scalp. Then minimalist approach, you use only necessary pins for stability. You don't just load the head or the gele with pins, you only use the necessary ones. Safety first. You ensure no pins protrude or risk injury. Also, weight distribution. Place pins to even distribute fabric tension. Also, there is need for decorative discretion. Position visible pins for aesthetic without compromising comfort. Pin selection criteria. we have the quality materials, also size appropriateness. You match pin length to fabric thickness. Type variation. Straight pin for structure, safety pin for security, decorative pin for embellishment. Another selection criteria is the sanitation. There is need for clean and disinfect after every use. Next to it is another dose is hygiene and professional presentation. Personal hygiene standards include hand sanitation, nail care, personal grooming, health consciousness. So these are the hygiene standard. And the tool and accessory for hygiene include regular sanitation. For regular sanitation, there is need for combs and brush and pins to be disinfected after each use. Fresh accessories also need to be sanitized or clean. Fabric care is stored in clean and dry environment. Workspace also need to be in good shape. You sanitize the surfaces and you organize your tools. For professional impact, hygiene builds trust and demonstrates respect for clients. Adaptation consideration for client-centered style adaptation. Face shape analysis. You conduct face shape analysis. For instance, a round shape, oval, square, all this you need to put into consideration. Also, the head size proportionality is also important. You scale style to client's frame. The next is outfit coordination. You check the color, the pattern, and the style, and they must harmonize together. Also, we have event appropriateness for multi-level and duration of wear need to be put into consideration. Also, you put into consideration uh, the physical aspects such as posture, movement needs, and comfort threshold. In communication, there is need for active listening. You need to understand client's vision and concern. Also, collaborative consultation. Present option with explanation. Honest recommendation. You suggest what works best for their future. And also visual aids. You can use photos or stretches to clarify the style option. Another do is patience and precision in execution. The reason why it matters is it gives quality over speed. Rushed work shows in uneven place and symmetry. So there's need for patience. Also, patience give a client experience. Calm process creates relaxing and service experience for clients. It also reduces error. And lastly, it gives professional reputation. Precision techniques. What are the precision techniques? Symmetry checking is one of it. That is regular mirror checks from multiple angles. Another technique is split consistency. This is uniform fold size and spacing. Another technique is layer alignment. Neat and organized fabric layers. Another technique is balance verification. Even with distribution from the left to the right. Final inspection is also in precision and it involves comprehensive review before the client starts. Now let's check for the don'ts. don't. These are what not to do. And the reason why it matters is that it prevents client discomfort, it avoids damage to hair, it prevents style failures, it protects professional reputation, and it saves times and material from rework. The don't philosophy is that uh, knowing your boundaries defines true professionalism. Each don't is a lesson in client care and technical excellence. So let's check through the don't. Number one is overtime and tension errors. Why overtime occurs is for maybe compensating for, if you want to compensate for slippery fabrics improperly, you end up overtying the gele. Another one is rushing the tying process, probably based on much demand, but this lead to problem. Another reason why overtime occur is ignoring client feedback. So what are the consequences? It has both short, long-term, and intermediate consequence. Intermediate consequences are headache, scalp pain, hair breakage. Short term is reduced blood circulation and tension headache, while long term can really lead to hairline recession, scalp sensitivity, and loss of client. The solution to it is to secure with strategic pin, not tension. Also use hairnet and padding for grip, not tightness. Check comfort every 2 to 3 minutes during the styling process and teach clients to distinguish between, oh, this is secure and this is tight. Poor pin placement and tool misuse. These are part of the critical don'ts. Common pin placement errors. Pin placed directly against cap. Protruding pin ends left exposed. Too many pins creating pressure points. Decorative pin positioned dangerously and rusty and damaged pin used. So all these are common pin placement error. Why too you misuse dangers for instance sharp combs, scratching scalp, ear clip placed under tension point, improper padding material causing irritation, dirty tools transferring bacteria. Professional solution to pin placement training and practice need to be done. Regular tool inspection and replacements need to be done. Sanitation protocol adherence and client communication about pin placement. Managing client expectation, the communication framework. Expectation management framework. It has five uh, levels. Number one is initial consultation. Number two, visual references. This is the use of photos to clarify possibilities and limitations. Number three is realistic timing. Number four is comfort parameters. You discuss what is comfortable versus what comfortable versus tight feels like. And after care guidance, you provide maintenance and removal instructions for the client. All these need to be communicated well and in polite manner with the client. Communication best practices. Number one, you don't under promise and you don't over deliver. You set conservative expectation. Number two, you educate while styling. Also, you provide choice within boundaries. In conclusion, safety and comfort are non-negotiable foundations in Gele Tying. Technical skills must serve clients' well-being. Communication prevents problems before they occur. while hygiene demonstrates respect and professionalism. Continuous learning refines both do's and awareness of don'ts. The best Gele stylists are remembered not just for the beautiful style, but for comfortable, safe, and professional experience. Thank you for listening.